Good morning, everybody. It is the end of August. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's the end of August. Hi, Fluffy. So much has gone on and so much neglect of the garden. And hi, sweet boy. How are you, little boy? This is Fluffy, our outside kitty. He's not really super tame yet because sometimes he bites me and scratches me. When I'm petting him too much, he gets all overstimulated, sort of, and so he's still very, very young, and he has to get neutered and shots and stuff, but he's not super tame. Like, he looks like he's tame right now, but he loves his scratches. He just loves it. He was very feral when I first saw him. Wouldn't come up to us, and then he just eventually, sometimes he'll just haul off and just attack me. Isn't he sweet though? He looks like he would be such a sweet kitty, but sometimes I can't trust you sometimes. Right? Yes, I just can't trust you sometimes. Because you're very scratchy and very bitey. Yes, you are. So, eventually he will be. Oh, yes, you are so pretty, aren't you? You're a pretty boy. He's a pretty boy. Yeah. Yes. So, when Pickles is out here, they fight. So, we try to keep them separate from each other. But anyways, I haven't done a video or a blog in a very, very long time. And I was reading my old blogs this morning, and it sort of inspired me a little bit. Probably not enough to do a blog today, but I think I might start getting back into it. I've just had so much going on with shows and family, and it's been one thing after the other, and I still have shows to do and to get ready for. So it's very early in the morning. It's before 7, and I have this very weedy garden. I haven't even picked. I left the blackberry, most of them. I ate a lot of them, really, but even the blackberries, I did very little with them. I'm just very. It's been one of those summers where I get overwhelmed. So the things that I wanted to do and the things that I feel like I should be doing is sort of gone on the wayside because it's been so hot, and it's hard for me to work outside when it's hot. And then, of course, I had to sew for the last show, so I was inside. So it's been a summer, I'll tell you. But I noticed yesterday that my spiders are back. And I don't know if I said this in the last video, but I was wondering where my spiders were, and I couldn't, because I have those big, huge spiders, garden spiders, that eat all of the moths and all of the bad bugs. And I noticed one over here yesterday. I just got back from a well, it wasn't long, it was 4 days, but it was a trip, I'll tell ya. 5, almost 6 hours away, in the hills of Pennsylvania, near the Poconos, and it was a very long weekend. I was selling my clothing. There's the spider. She was eating a moth yesterday when I found her, but her webs are gorgeous. They're just gorgeous. And I'm sure... Oh, there's another web over there. Maybe that's one of her old ones. Oh no, there's another spider right there. I wonder how they're getting along. There are two different varieties of spider. So at least I know my spiders are here. There's another one. Oh, there she is. There's another one. Oh. Their bellies are both to me, but they're beautiful on the back side. Really beautiful. And I haven't seen them all summer, and I have been looking for them. And this is the vegetable garden over here, so they have been protecting. Even though, you know, there's still stuff eating everything, but they're eating moths and flies and probably the stuff I don't want to be in here. You know, because that's what they do. That's what their job is. So I'm happy to see them. I haven't even really picked a lot of my stuff. I've got zillions and zillions of jalapenos in here that I need to come out and pick. There's some even getting red. There's some that have just sat and rotted on the stem because I'm just always doing something, and it has been. But I feel that there's so much change out here. The air is different, the light is different. And I just feel, and for a while after I felt a little depressed because we had wrens, okay? They were house wrens, and if you've never had them in your garden, which I encourage you to get some habitat for them because they like these areas where they can hide. Lots of just, you know, areas that are wild. But I've noticed more and more birds are coming over the years that I've had. More and more things left to go wild, and even though I'm keeping up the paths. There's a bird. For a while I was hearing there was no bird sound right when things just started to change, and it was like the wrens had their babies left the nest because they were nesting right outside my workshop door, and their song is so happy. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just the happiest sound in the world. And when they were gone, they were really gone. So I felt like a loss. It's hard to explain, but I just, you know, I missed them intensely. So now I think there's birds coming back a little bit, but it's still very quiet compared to what it was 3 weeks ago or a month ago. now we're coming into fall, which is, you know, always usually a happy time for me because I love fall. But I think I make myself feel guilty a little bit for not doing more. And I need to stop that because I do a lot. It's just, I feel like I'm always being pulled in different directions, and I want to get everything done, and I just don't. So, what are you going to do? I'll be posting the video for the place that I was in the Poconos, where the show was called the Quiet Valley Living Historical Farm in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. And they do have a website, but, oh, there's another spider. They don't have the pictures. I mean, it was just a place that I just wanted to just stay and live, because it's a farm from the 1800s, and everything that's on there is still, they've kept it, you know, that same, you know, any new buildings that they've built or the gardens that they've done have all been to that period of time. So I felt like I was home when I went there, and so I took a video, and so I have the video of the gardens and the animals and the barns and the house and the old stone oven where they were making bread. Look, I've got that is a butter cup squash, and I think that's ready to pick almost. Look at the stem. Cool. It's gotten so weedy in there, I don't even know. I know I have tons and tons of acorn squash in there, but I can't even get to them. I'll have to trek in there and see what I can find. The butternut squash, some of them are good to go, but some of them haven't even ripened yet. So those are all in there. I even have potatoes in there that I can't get to because the weeds have taken over, or the wildflowers, if you think like I do. Let's create a little, well, this is ragweed right here, but it doesn't bother me. I don't get the allergies that other people do because I eat food off of right off of the ground. And I think that helps. Ever since I started to eat the herbs and the plants in this early spring, I stopped having any allergies of any kind. So, well, I think I will leave this here and say it is the first video back, so that I can just start from somewhere. I'll start posting again soon. This is just oh, some of my little babies have taken off. I just planted these. So I would have a fall crop of cucumbers, because the plants poop out after a while. So we'll see if I get, oh, there's some. Yep, I'll get some cucumbers off of that. So we'll have good weather still. Alright, I'm going to sign off for today. So everyone have an abundant day and a peaceful day. I'll see you soon.